Welcome back to Rev Now, your trusted destination for bold reviews, fast machines, and the stories behind the badges. Today, we're diving into one of the most unexpected and fascinating new chapters in Ferrari's long and prestigious history, a car that's making waves, not because it breaks records or costs millions, but because it promises to bring the prancing horse dream to a broader audience. This is the Ferrari Amalfi, a new GT that's stirring controversy, curiosity, and excitement all at once. Let's be clear right from the start, the words cheap and Ferrari don't usually belong in the same sentence. And while the Amalfi isn't cheap in any conventional sense, it is by Ferrari standards, surprisingly accessible. Positioned as a new entry point into the brand, the Amalfi is aimed at a younger, more urban, lifestyle-focused buyer who might have considered a Porsche 911 or even a high-end electric GTE. It's a bold move for Maranello, and one that could redefine what it means to own a Ferrari in the modern age. So, what exactly is the Ferrari Amalfi? Think of it as Ferrari's first proper answer to the grand touring lifestyle of the future. It's a sleek two-door, 2+2 coupe with an emphasis on comfort, usability, and elegance, without sacrificing the performance DNA that makes a Ferrari. Well, a Ferrari. It's named after Italy's iconic coastal road, the Amalfi Coast, which tells you a lot about its character. This car isn't built to conquer racetracks, it's made to cruise with speed, confidence, and flair. Under the hood, you'll find something unique for the brand. A turbocharged V6 hybrid powertrain, borrowed and refined from the 296 GTB. Combined output sits at 690 horsepower, which may sound modest compared to some of Ferrari's V8 monsters, but in this platform, it's more than enough. The electric motor fills in torque instantly, while the engine provides that high-revving magic that only Ferrari can deliver. 0 to 100 km per hour. A brisk 3.4 seconds, with a top speed of over 310 km per hour. That's plenty of performance for a car meant to live part of its life in city centers and coastal highways, but where the Amalfi really makes a statement is in design. It's drop-dead gorgeous, sleek, clean proportions, a flowing silhouette, and subtle aerodynamic detailing that hints at its capability without shouting. The front end is minimalist and elegant, with flush LED lighting and a grille treatment that feels both retro and futuristic. Along the sides, the lines are pure Ferrari, flowing, muscular, and undeniably Italian. The rear, tasteful, sculpted, with quad lights and integrated exhausts that echo classics like the Roma and 612 Scaglietti. But make no mistake, this is a new Ferrari for a new generation. Inside, the Amalfi continues that philosophy of modern simplicity paired with premium craftsmanship. There's a full-width digital interface, curved, crisp, and intuitive. Wrapping around the driver and passenger, Ferrari has replaced most physical buttons with capacitive haptic controls. Similar to what we've seen in the SF90 and Purosangue, it's sleek, minimalist, and more user-friendly than past efforts. You still get Ferrari's signature drive mode selector, or Manettino, mounted on a steering wheel that's compact, leather-wrapped, and exquisitely detailed that the materials are unmistakably high-end. Alcantara, carbon fiber, machined aluminum, and hand-stitched leather, all blended with Ferrari's signature attention to detail. And here's the surprise: rear seats that are actually usable. Not for adults on long trips, sure, but for short drives or extra luggage space. They add genuine practicality, which makes the Amalfi something you could realistically daily drive, a phrase rarely associated with Ferraris. Now, let's talk experience. Driving the Amalfi feels different from other Ferraris, and that's intentional. The ride is more supple, the cabin quieter, and the throttle response tuned to offer grace before aggression. But don't mistake that for softness. Switch into sport or race mode, and the Amalfi sharpens its responses instantly. The steering becomes razor-sharp, the chassis firms up, and that V6 hybrid sings in perfect harmony. It's a masterclass in duality, relaxed when you want it, razor-edged when you don't. The hybrid system also allows for short-range pure electric driving, which means you can cruise silently through city centers, drop your kids at school, or arrive at a hotel without waking the block. It's not a full EV, but it is Ferrari stepping confidently into the world of sustainability, without compromising on emotion or sound. And here's what might be the biggest headline of all: the price. While exact figures vary by market, early indicators suggest the Amalfi will come in well under the price of the Roma, making it the most affordable Ferrari in the lineup. That doesn't mean it's stripped down, far from it, but it does make the dream of Ferrari ownership more reachable than ever before. For younger buyers, first-time Ferrari customers, and anyone looking for an Italian GT with everyday usability, this could be the gateway drug into the world of Maranello. Ferrari. Purists may scoff a V6 hybrid, a comfortable Ferrari, but that's missing the point. The Amalfi isn't meant to replace the 812 or the SF90. It's designed to broaden the brand's appeal, to welcome in a new audience, and to show that Ferrari's future is as much about emotion as it is about evolution. In an era where performance can be replicated by many, the Amalfi brings something unique: soul, design, and badge cachet wrapped in a more livable, approachable package. At Auto Rev Now, we see the Ferrari Amalfi as one of the boldest steps the brand has taken in recent memory. It's not just another fast car, it's a statement, a Ferrari that doesn't demand sacrifice, a GT that blends passion with practicality, and perhaps most importantly, a car that proves performance and accessibility don't have to be enemies. It still turns heads, still excites the senses, and still makes your heart race. But now, it does so with a touch more refinement and a lot more everyday charm. Thanks for joining us for this full deep dive into the Ferrari Amalfi. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like, subscribe to Auto Rev Now for more intelligent reviews of today's most exciting cars, and tell us in the comments, would you consider this as your first Ferrari? Or do you think Ferrari should stick to fire-breathing V12s and raw performance? Either way, one thing's certain: the world of Ferrari is changing, and the Amalfi is leading the way.